Okay, hello. I'm gonna make a quick guide on how I check what RNG values are used to determine what action the fighter will take. And I'm gonna use Hippo as an example because he's really simple. It can be used on anything, any fighter, though. So what you're gonna want to do first is you want to find the frame he decides on. Like he throws his punch there, so he's gonna do it sometime before that. So maybe go over here. Then go to debugger. You're going to want to add AEF1 and click execute. And then you're before it happens and hit run. And see here it stopped at 804. You can get rid of this execute so it doesn't mess you up. Okay, so we know 804. So that means that Hippo decides on frame 805 what he's going to do. So 805, and since it takes kind of two frames for inputs to register, that's not a great explanation, but anyway, go back 2 frames, and that's the last frame you can influence anything on. So, for example, if I don't have anything here, Hippo opens, but if I do, he doesn't. But the same thing a frame later, and it doesn't change anything because it's too late. So now we know which frame is the last frame we can change things on to influence his decision. And then what you're going to do is open a Lua script, open new Lua script window, whatever, and then I can send this script to anyone who wants to play around with this. But so if you start on here, you have to know which value to look at because it's not the best script. It's not like ever formatted correctly for you. But so if I start on this frame, which is the last one I can change anything on, and advance 3 frames, you're going to see 48, 177, 50. So this 50 is going to be the one you're looking at because you can see if I get rid of this, 48, 177, 49. So this input changes this. It changed it from a 49 to a 50 when I have the right press down. So those are the values you're going to look at. So here you see 48, 178, 7, 49. And then, so 49 is what he's looking at. This script outputs what the RNG value was before he shifted it. So if you look in RAM watch or search or whatever it is, it wouldn't be the same as this, but this is what you want to look at. And then, so 49, and he opens. So then you can go here, open, type in 49, and then this just converts it to hex, which is a better representation of what the actual code is looking at. And then you can go back here, 803, do a write, advance 3 frames, you see 50, and then he doesn't open. So you can do 50, convert that to hex, and then you can keep going. So down 53, and he doesn't open. You just write that here. Most of the fighters in this game that I found so far only look at the right 4 bits, so they're only the right digit is gonna matter in this hex number. So for Hippo, a 1 means open, a 2 or a 5 means he won't open. And then once you know that stuff, you can look into which bits determine which actions, and if it's the 1 or the 4 bit, then it's a pretty good chance we can manipulate it because those are the bits that right and down correlate to. So Yeah, that's about it. This is how I found all the what all the fighters use to determine their actions.